We just had a ton of rain.
Incredible images.
Many Arizona homeowners woke up yesterday and today to leaking roofs on their brand new homes. Some of these homes have been built within the last 2 years, some of them within the last 10 years, and they've had water coming through their ceilings. And you know what happened when they went to call the builders? Well, the builders say almost the exact same thing to every single one of them. They say your warranty is void. They say this was an act of God. File a claim with your homeowner's insurance. But here's what those builders aren't telling you, and what I'm about to show you could save you thousands of dollars if your roof is leaking right now. Because that little thing called the Arizona law, that's telling you something different than what your builder is telling you. And if you don't know this, well, you're about to get taken for a ride. By the way, everyone, I'm Ryan Meeks. I've helped over 200 clients buy new construction homes here in the Phoenix area. And over the last 48 hours, my phone has been blowing up with previous clients telling me that their roof is leaking. They say the builder tells them it's not covered. What should I do? So I figured I'd make a video not only for them, but also for some people out there who are just looking for answers. So what do you do? Well, in this video, I'm gonna break down 3 things that every Arizona homeowner with a new build needs to know right now. Number 1, how to check if your roof is leaking, even if you can't see it. Number 2, why your builder is wrong about the warranty and why they basically lie to you. And number 3, the exact steps to file a complaint and force the builder to go ahead and fix it. And also a question I didn't think to ask, but somebody had called me after I made this video, shot it, and now I'm editing it. But what if you purchased a home, it's not a new build, but it's a resale, and it's under 8 years old? Well, I'm gonna give you that answer soon too. All right, so first things first, if you bought a new build in Arizona in the last few years, you need to check your roof right now. If you're at work, leave work, go home, check your roof, make sure it's not leaking. But let me tell you how to do that exactly. It just started raining again. Look at your ceilings inside your home, not just the obvious water stains. Look for any discoloration, any spots that look significantly different in color, any bubbling or peeling paint on the ceiling. I think it's really important for any homeowner to get this. Get something called a FLIR thermal scanner. Now these things can get pretty expensive, but you can get one that attaches to your phone for just $200, or you can spend hundreds of dollars and hire a home inspector who has one. But what this does is it shows you the cold spots in your ceilings, and the cold spots, well, that's gonna be moisture. So really handy dandy tool to get. I suggest every homeowner in Arizona get one. Now, if your roof was not installed correctly, water is finding a way in, and the thermal scanner is gonna show you where, even if you can't see it with your eyes. Do this, don't wait, because the longer you wait, the more expensive this gets. All right, so you check your roof, you found a leak, you call your builder, and they say,
"Sorry, we can't help you. This was an act of God. The monsoon rains voided your warranty. You need to file a claim with your homeowner's insurance."
Here's the thing, they're hoping you don't know Arizona law, because if you did know Arizona law, they'd have to fix your roof for free. Now let me explain. They give you a limited warranty, usually 1 or 2 years on workmanship, and they tell you this is for your roof as well. That's it, 2 years, and then they say you are on your own. But here's what they're not telling you. Arizona has something called an implied warranty of workmanship and habitability. And this warranty, well, it's built into every new construction contract in Arizona, whether it's written in your paperwork or if they don't even tell you about it. And instead of using this warranty, builders will try to enforce their warranty, which is only a 2-year warranty, and they've actually already gone to trial for this in 2022. It was called Zambrano versus MNRC2 LLC, and they said that this implied warranty that Arizona has cannot be disclaimed, it can't be erased, and it can't be replaced with a limited warranty from the builder, which means that even if your contract says the builder warranty is the only warranty that applies, much like this purchase contract right here, which says this means the limited warranty is the only warranty that applies and governs buyers and sellers' rights and obligations related to the property, and there are no other warranties. But I like how they snuck this in, except as may be required by applicable law. So the court said, and I'm paraphrasing here, so bear with me, builders can't get out of their responsibility to build homes that are actually habitable. So what does this mean for your roof? Well, number 1, Arizona's implied warranty requires that new construction roofs be built to withstand Arizona's typical weather. And this does include monsoon rains, heavy rains, our normal weather patterns. And just to share with you guys, I'm in a home that was built in 2002. knock on wood here, no roof problems. There should not be any roof problems on your new build property. Number two, the Arizona ROC has a minimum workship standards. Now, your builder has to meet those standards for at least 2 years, but the implied warranty, that can last up to 8 years from when construction was completed. Now, number three, if your roof is leaking because of faulty installation, faulty materials, substandard workmanship, the builder is responsible, period. Act of God doesn't apply when the roof was built the wrong way in the first place. The implied warranty protects you from latent defects, and that's defects that you couldn't have seen when you bought the home. A roof that leaks the first time it rains hard, that's a latent defect. You have your builder that's denying your warranty claim. They're telling you to pound sand. What do? First things first, you can file a complaint with the Arizona ROC, and let me walk you through how to do this exactly. But first, you need to understand something very important about timing. For new construction, you have 2 years from the close of escrow or occupancy of the home, whichever came first, to file an ROC complaint, not from when you discovered the leak. So don't discover the leak and then 3 years later, go file a complaint. After that 2-year window closes, the ROC really can't help you anymore. At that point, you're gonna have to hire a construction defect attorney, pursue legal action, which is way more expensive and obviously a lot more complicated. But before that, what I would do is I would threaten with legal action. I would get people in your neighborhood, come together, mention class action lawsuit, and they should get their panties in a bunch about that because they are still responsible, but they're gonna try to basically ride out the time frame, make you fix this yourself, and then they aren't responsible. So if you're anywhere near that 2-year mark, file the complaint now, do not wait. And you can do that at roc.az.gov. I have some info down in the description to help you out there. Once you file that complaint, they are gonna send out an inspector to take a look at your home. And let's say that the inspector does say like, hey, this is obviously a workmanship defect. Well, they're going to have to fix it. And if the builder doesn't comply with the written directive, then the complaint goes to the ROC's legal department. The builder gets a formal citation, and then they have 10 days to file a written answer from here. If they don't respond, a default order is entered against them. Their license could get disciplined, and that goes on their public record. So they definitely have an incentive to fix things within that 2-year period. Now, here's the thing to keep in mind. A roof that was improperly installed but doesn't start leaking until, let's say, year 4, that's still a latent defect. The builder is still responsible under the implied warranty. Now, to answer the question on the warranty, does it transfer if you're purchasing a home that was just recently built? So the limited warranty from the builder, you're gonna have to check the exact documents because that changes from builder to builder. So make sure you're doing your due diligence there. I can't give you one specific answer on that limited warranty. However, the Arizona implied warranty, it doesn't matter if there's been 20 owners in an 8-year period, it will still apply to the current owners and to that specific property. So you are covered by that Arizona implied warranty. Now, I think a lot of you are gonna be outside of that 2-year warranty period. So what I would do in this situation is document everything. Get photos, get videos of you taking photos if you can do that. Okay, just get everything documented and make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row, and then contact the builder. Meet with members of your community that are having the same problem. There is one particular community in Queen Creek that is having big problems with roofs, and I knew a buddy of mine was gonna call me and tell me he was having issues, and sure enough, he did send me a picture of what is leaking in his garage and his master bedroom. So there are issues in certain communities, and if that's the case, definitely get with your community members and threaten legal action. That is going to be your best bet. I'm not a lawyer, so don't take this as any legal advice. I'm simply a real estate agent with a little bit of experience with new builds and roof leaks. So if anything, feel free to reach out to me. We will see you on the next one, and I hope if you are having roof problems that you get everything squared away.